So, part 2. Arriving at Didcot, the trapped heroes manage to get inside an empty Class 47 in an attempt to reach Paddington and the Professor's secret bunker. However, it becomes clear they're not out of the woods yet. Should that light be flashing? What light? Oh yes, it's the low flight warning, because if you look here, we've got no fuel. So we have to detach the wagons and go to Didcot Power Station. Like so. And then we go forward. The lights on, and then we go forward. And we have to go up to the reverse point and go back to Didcot Power Station to get some fuel. Right, that's it. We'll move to the other cab and put the lights on so we can see where we're going. Okay. At least I kind of know what's going to happen, maybe. Right then, let's go to the front cab. Lights on. Do that again. Forwards. Hello, Kev. How are you? Yeah, train on fire. Oh dear. Did I just lose 4,000 points for that? Oh my god. Yeah, Kev. Commuters are rioting. They're fed up with the service now. They just can't wait to set trains on fire. And everyone's turned green because they're now zombies. It's a long story, but you'll be able to watch back and see what happens. Oh my god, that's changed. Let's head into Didcot then, shall we? Seems to be a lot of these creatures gathered in the area ahead. I think they are looking for something. We should stop and think. Yes. Stop and think, she says. She should stop and think. Well, she's the professor's daughter. She knows everything, you see. She should stop and think. They're probably after us, but they don't seem very bright and are drawn to the light of the fires. Let's be as invisible as 73 tons of metal can be. And keep the speed under 10 miles per hour and turn those lights off. Yeah, that's really going to help. Well, there you go. He's a professor. He knows everything. Maybe I should give him a blast of the horn as well. Right. Actually, no, that's not a good idea because I can't see what speed I'm going at. Yes, we just go as quiet as possible. Oh, hello. Hello, green makeup man. Green commuters. I don't know. Hello, green commuters. Yeah, that's a really good place to stand. Yeah, let's just get burnt. Yeah, fantastic. Let's get burnt, you two. Good idea. Yeah. More of them everywhere. I like the way the lights are kind of in the cab are like green. Green lights in the cab. Why don't one of you just walk on the track? Come on. Can't be that stupid. The professor says they're not very bright. Well, they're obviously bright enough to know that they don't walk on the track. Oh dear. Everything is just set on fire. Obviously like trains, they're just gathered around her everywhere. I mean, if I was a zombie, then I'd probably be heading to Didcot Town Centre. If there is actually a town centre at Didcot. Maybe there isn't. Maybe that's why they're here. Maybe it's because there's nothing there. All this to get some fuel. Okay, what's that they set on fire? Electricity place, I guess? Probably. Let's see, they're quite intelligent, really. They know what to set fire to. Well, some of them do. Those of you that are just joining, what happens is there's a scenario pack called Zombies, Trains versus Zombies. And there's like 5 scenarios. And you do each one at a time in an order. And basically you started off in Oxford and you meet up with a professor who's obviously got a secret bunker in London. And he and some others want a train to get to London. So he can go to his secret bunker. You'll probably find that once we get to London, he'll turn around and say, oh, well, you're just a driver, bugger off. You're not being saved, bye, and then he'll just go off. And that's kind of what's happening, really. This is a number 2 scenario. The first scenario, which was earlier, was scenario where you drove from Oxford to Didcot Parkway and then you got on this Class 47. On the way, he had to pick up his daughter, which is fantastic. His daughter was waiting at a station and we had to go and pick her up because she's so important, I guess. Go via light on. I guess we get to the fuel in place in a moment. Didcot fuel siding, yeah, I think that's where we're going to go. We have to go there to refuel. It looks like we're through the worst of it, and I see the fuel pump ahead. It looks clear. They are distracted by the fire. And that's the professor's daughter. Okay, can I load up yet? I guess not. Right, hang on a minute. I guess I have to go a little bit further until I guess that marker is in the train. Okay, let's try that. There you go. That's what the problem was. It doesn't seem to be doing much refueling though, but I guess it's doing it there, so that's all good. Good work, driver. We have a full tank to get to Paddington, and we have learned how to evade these pesky zombies. Yeah, we have to drive the light off and at 10 miles per hour. Right. Well, that's good. Not. Right, and so let's just go up anyway to 25 miles per hour, and if that's wrong, he'll tell us, because he's the... Hey, David. Yes, it is. Brains vs. Zombies. Which was a pack that came out around 2011. I don't like the way everything's got a green tinge to everything in here. Thank you for the follow, David. Thanks a lot. I guess we're on our way back to Paddington again. We're on our way to Paddington. Started at Oxford, so we'll get there slowly, I guess. I don't think you can get the pack anymore, Kev. I looked for it in the store and I couldn't see it, so I think they've taken it down. But it's probably because they don't obviously package this route with a you know, it doesn't come with anything. You have to buy all the bits separately. Whereas when this came out, obviously Great Western Main Lines was obviously, when you bought Train Simulator, it was kind of with it. I might slow down to 25. Just about made that. Right. Oh, back up to 1,000 points again. That's nice. Up to 70. Right, we can go up to 95 now. Hello, Whitemead. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I've been starting to go through some of your scenarios now. They're pretty cool. Obviously, they on my PC I like to run with lots of high settings, so I've had to turn down a lot of my settings to make your scenarios work okay. Oh no. Dear, that's a bit dodgy, isn't it? A fuel train on fire. There's hello, Okola Kokale. Hello. It was a scenario. It was a kind of add-on pack that that Train Simulator Dovetail bought out in for Halloween in 2011. It was like 5 scenarios that you played. It was like a pack with custom things like zombies and things like that. That's right. Yeah, I agree, Rybeard. I mean, that's what I've done. I mean, I've turned down the settings a little bit and got one working earlier. I've been going through the well, the Helping Hand. Is it the Helping Hand scenarios? And I probably will probably have them on stream in the next few days. I played one tonight just to obviously see how low I had to run the settings before it worked, and yeah, I got it working in the end, and it was really good. Lots of, like you said, lots of AI traffic. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. So I probably will stream some of your scenarios in the future. If you got any scenarios, White Mead, that you want me to stream that maybe you're still working on and you don't want to release, then let me know, and I'll always like try them out. I mean, obviously, I don't have many viewers yet, but obviously, the more people you have testing things out, the better. Although I won't obviously do the scenario live on stream until I've tested it out, just to make sure that it works okay. Just something to think about anyway. Someone's house on fire. Right, I'm just going to briefly save the scenario. The reason I'm doing this is because I played this scenario before and something happened, so I want to save it now. Well, it's just because this train has a maximum speed limit of 95. So this particular train, I can't really like drive over 95 anyway. Well, you could, but as I'm playing a career scenario, I might lose points. And then down here, you get the limit of the track at a certain moment. So the actual limit is 125, but I can only drive up to 95. It's the maximum speed of the car. It's a bit like if you went to a racetrack that said the maximum speed was 200 miles per hour, but you're only driving a car that can only do like 80 miles per hour. But obviously, if you had a car that could do 200 miles per hour, then you can drive up to 200 miles per hour. So, oh yeah, of course, White Mead. You are the guy that's doing the... Yeah, that's okay, cool. Yeah, well, you seem to have a lot of scenarios on the workshop anyway, so it'll just take me a while to go through them anyway. But I thought I'd start with your most recent ones. Thank you for the follow. Okola Kokau. I think that's how you pronounce your name, I'm not sure. Slowing down a little bit now because I know what's going to happen ahead. I mean, that's a bit naughty, but the last time I did this scenario, I did really, and it was too late, and then I crashed. So I'm not going to do that again. So I sort of know what's going to happen. So that's kind of why I'm being a little bit more cautious now. Oh no, someone set an HST on fire. I spy that witch and her green glow ahead. She must be following us. I feel safe in this engine. Let's start to slow down and hear what she has to say for herself. Yeah. Last time I came steaming down here at 90 and then couldn't stop. Went off at the end. And that was really annoying. So that's why I'm very cautious this time around. Fires everywhere. Can you overturn the train? Well, sort of. Although when you do things like this in this game, physics kind of acts a bit weird. I'd advise you to go onto YouTube and see if there's any crash videos of Train Simulator on YouTube, and you'll kind of see what I mean. If you want realistic crashes, this isn't really the thing for it, I guess. Come on then, stop. Right then. Okay. See what's going on down here then. So we have the evil witch from the first scenario, who's kind of happy to stand on a pumpkin. In the last scenario, she was standing on a police car. And this is all her friends. It's Halloween and I cast a spell, but frankly it didn't go so well. I'm not going to read this out because the time I read it out it will disappear anyway, so I'll just read it quietly. Apparently she's saying if there's one human left, then that's basically she fails. So there you go. Yeah, maybe, Kev. I do think I've actually got it installed. Right, so it says that explains a lot. Let's back up and try to cross the slow line. Okay, right, so what I have to do, I now have to go backwards. There's a lot of backing up in these scenarios. Guess we have to probably go up here. Okay, that's where we're going to go. Okay. Oh, zombie. That's not good. Hi, I'm back. No, it was just my dog started barking, my friend's dog, so. My friend's dog started barking, so it was a bit of chaos. And I thought, well, you could probably pick them up on the microphone, so that's why I muted the sound briefly. Hello, Blessed. At the moment, we're running some zombie versus train scenarios. I'm on scenario 2 at the moment. Trying to get through as many of the scenarios as I can tonight. If not, I'll have to carry on with them tomorrow. Because I'm a little bit behind now, because this scenario I'm on, I'd already had an accident with it the first time, and so I've kind of lost some time. Oh dear. Looks like Reading got particularly hit by this nightmare. Sure it did. And then his daughter says it looks like a regular Monday night. Well, she would know, wouldn't she? She's the professor's daughter. She knows everything. Yeah. Certainly was. These zombies appear to be taking up the tracks. Yep. Oh. Hello, zombies. Oh dear, look, they're just pulling all the tracks up everywhere. At least they didn't pull mine up. So that would have been the end of the scenario again. Right, so we're just pulling into Reading, and I've got a feeling this scenario is going to end here, and then I have to start the next one. I'm going to go a little bit further forward. Not unless there's some zombies up here. Okay, we'll stop here, I think. There's lots of people in those HSTs. Right then, let's see what's happening. Curses, the tracks ahead are mangled. Thankfully, another train looks available at Reading. You can continue your journey in that one. Oh, so next scenario we have to drive the HST. Let's close. What did I get? Did I get a gold? Probably. Yes, I did. I got a gold. Right then, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this down